This game is T and is not suitable for kids. Alright, April 28th. It's a Monday. Right after third period's break is over, Sunohara finally shows up at school. Throwing the school bag on his desk violently, he then proceeds to sit down, propping his legs up on that miserable bag. You're alive! So, you are still alive. Looks like what I said didn't go over well with him just now. You did it on your own, didn't you?
お前が後ろを向かせたんだろ。後で他のやつに聞いたけどな。坂を後ろ向きでドリブルしながら下っていくなんてプロだってできねえってよ。
He wasn't wrong. Perhaps even pros can't do that. But how can anything be impossible for a genius sportsman such as yourself?
そうかな。
Of course I do! That's why you've got to try again today!
おお、やってやるぜ。ってあなた、人を調子に乗せるの激うまっすね。
He is insanely good at manipulating others. Not really. I think you're just too easy to manipulate.
なことねえよ。僕の人の良さを利用してモテ遊びやがって。そんなに楽しいかよ。
Quite fun, I would say.
人として否定してくれ。しかも割とって微妙だな、おい。その微妙な楽しみ方のおかげで僕はどれだけ痛い目見てるか。
Yeah, he's been through a lot.
絶対にバスケやらせてやるからな。覚悟。
I interrupted him. Are you just going to run down the slope again today?
しねえよ。あとあんた、他に忘れてることないっすかね。
Nope.
少しは自分を疑いましょうよ。あるんだよ。ほら、思い出してみろよ。
Does it have anything to do with you?
ああ、そうだよ。
Let's see. Sunohara. Demon. Keck. Right, is it about your little sister?
今のプロセスでよく思い出しましたね。
So, what about your sister?
来てるんだよ、寮に。
Heh, just that? Then how does it have anything to do with me?
呼んだのあんたでしょ。なんとかしてくれるんじゃなかったのかよ。それとも厄介事だと思って逃げ続ける気かよ。
Yeah, my tail is already in position.
堂々と言うなよ。そもそもお前にすがろうとした僕がバカだったか。
I totally forgot we called his sister. I hope she comes, even though it's not her route. Don't blame yourself too hard. You were an idiot before you did that.
ああ、どうせ僕はバカですよ。バカで悪かったですね。
No one is blaming you for that. Not to mention, I'm an idiot too.
岡崎。
What?
お前のそういうところ、僕。
What's that about Goku? I take that back. I am indeed an idiot, but let's call you a Tonto instead.
一緒でいてくれよ。
I don't want to. It's the Lone Ranger and Tonto. Just as lunch break arrives, I stand up quickly, ready to go.
どこ行くんだよ。
Sunohara, still sitting in his chair, looks up at me suspiciously. Lunch? Do you even have to ask?
だったら僕も一緒に行っていいよな。
No.
どうして。
It's really hard to tell you.
はっきり言えよ。
The truth is, seeing your face makes me lose my appetite.
そんなことはっきり言うなよ。
It's you who made me say that, and here I'd wanted to bury it deep inside my heart forever.
安易に取り出してくるな。
Well, just forget about it.
すげえインパクトで頭の中にねじ込まれたんすけど。
You pitiful soul. That's about it. Gotta go now. Bye! Leaving the heartbroken Sunohara behind, I step out of the classroom. Yeah, we're a real jerk. What else is new, though? In other news, water is wet. We are gathering in front of the empty classroom in the old building. We must first take care of the rumor, or else you won't be able to walk around the school anymore.
噂って何ですか？
Didn't I already tell you? Those who knew about the accident are making a ruckus about you being a ghost after they saw you at school.
そうですね。本当はまだ寝てるんだって説明しないと。
No, we've got to explain that you're not in the hospital anymore. Use your brain, would you?
はい。
How would they react after you explain that to them? Would they just say, so you're kind of like a ghost but different, that's cool, and let it go? You really expect that to happen? Huh? Furukawa would get mad at me if I used my hands, so I can only put pressure on her with words and attitude now.
岡崎さん。
None, I'm not using my hands.
ってなくてもいじめたらダメです。
I still get scolded in the end. Listen, Fuko. Even if it's the truth, an explanation like that is still too much for people. That's why we should just tell them that you've been discharged from the hospital. Yes! Or else those media people will show up eventually. Not the media, they're the worst. Or do you want the attention?
なりたくないです。
That's right. Come, you're a good girl. I raise my hand to stroke her head. Dodging her attempts to brush my hand away, I keep stroking over and over again. Pat. Wish. Pat. Wish. What's this about Pat wishing? Fuko screams as she desperately runs away from me. Are you some sort of a pullback spring toy? Well, you need to stop being a creepy McCreep pants. Thump. And ends up bumping into another student. Silly girl.
大丈夫ですか？
Silly old bear. Furukawa rushes to her side.
いぶきさん？
A third-year female student who is standing nearby speaks Fuko's name. She seems to be a friend of the student our starfish lover bumped into.
あ、この人です。フーコのことを知ってる人です。三井さんです。
Her face doesn't betray a single emotion.
話があるんです。少しだけいいですか？
はい、いいですけど。
The other student seems to have guessed the situation and goes on ahead.
ですね。
Fuko speaks to Mitsui.
フーコ、無事退院できました。今はこうしてちゃんと学校に通っています。まだ1年生ですけど。
わかりました。
The girl replies without showing even a trace of emotion.
それでは。
Leaving behind a simple word of parting, she walks past us. Furukawa and I make our way to Fuko, who is now standing in silence. She's so cold-hearted.
いえ、こんなものです。
But the last time you saw her was 2 years ago, right? Her attitude was just too plain.
フーコは入学式しか出てないんです。その日の帰りに事故に遭って。
Oh.
だから顔だってそんなに覚えられてないはずです。話なんて本当に少しだけしかしてないです。
Oh, that's rough.
席が近かったらいいねだとか、それぐらいです。名前だけ覚えていてもらっていただけでもよかったです。
This girl. She didn't spend enough time at this school to make a single friend before getting into that accident. Uh-oh, that's gonna be Furukawa crying. Someone is weeping next to me.
ふーちゃん、私ずっとふーちゃんの友達でいさせてください。
You're too old to be saying friend forever. I can't make out the last part of her sentence.
いいですか？はい、いいですけど。
Under the circumstance, I can't let Furukawa be the only one to say that. Me too. Can I be your friend too?
嫌です。
Wow! Shot down. Ah, this little.
岡崎さん、言うことはきついですけど、本当はとても優しい人です。
I don't know why Nagisa likes us. We're so bad. We're terrible. even though Okazaki-san is a terrible person who never says anything pleasant and barely does anything nice, he's actually a very kind person, somehow. I mean, I can't blame Fuko for saying no. We did try to force feed her a wooden star.
テレ屋さんなだけです。本当はふーちゃんのこと好きなんです。大好きなんです。ちょっと羨ましいです。
Now she's shipping us. So, you want me to like you? The question almost slipped out of my mouth, but now is not the time for that. Their conversation is more important. Well, Fuko, I won't tell you to be friendly to me. But do remember that I am your ally.
敵です。
Wow. I'm an ally!
敵です。
I said I'm your ally! Are you even listening? I made her run away again.
岡崎さん、味方は怒鳴ったりしないです。
It's very true. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, Fuko, come here. I won't yell at you anymore. Is she trying to intimidate me? Well, you don't have to make me your ally, but please don't think of me as your enemy.
じゃあ天敵です。
It'll just get worse that way.
岡崎さん、何か悪いことでもしたん
Oh,
ですか？
you don't even know all of the jerky things we've done to her. To be frank, I have done more than I can remember. But if I were to tell Furukawa that honestly, just what would she say to me?
岡崎さん、心当たりありそうです。
No, not at all.
少し怪しいです。
She's strangely sharp at this kind of thing.
もしあるなら、ふーちゃんにちゃんと謝った方がいいと思います。
Not really, it's more like we were just playing around. Actually, I would call it a form of communication.
そう言われると何も言えないです。
You gotta toughen up, Nagisa.
でも今後は注意してあげてください。
Yeah, I get it. I'll be careful.
ふーちゃん、注意してくれるそうですから、もう大丈夫です。
Fuko hesitantly comes closer to us. And...
じゃあ友達の知り合いということで友達って私のことですか？
Fuko nods. And I'm Nagisa's acquaintance? But I've known her way longer than you!
じゃあ友達の親しい人ということでそんなのでいいんですか？
Nagisa gives me a quick look.
じゃあ天敵ということでさっきの方が良かったです。じゃあそういうことではいお願いします。
So in the end, I'm just an acquaintance of an acquaintance.
岡崎さんこれからどうしますか？
As our debate comes to an end, Furukawa turns to me and asks, let's see, how about we go see the art teacher? I don't know how much we need exactly, but the carvings are going to take a lot of wood, right? Oh, the new art teacher. Having found the teacher in charge of the art department, I strike up a conversation. You know about the wooden blocks used for carving, right? I kind of need them now. The wooden cubes, about this size.
ああ、彫刻の時に使う。
Right, those are the ones.
でもあれは教材だから。
お願いします。
Next to me, Furukawa is bowing down.
しかし、そんなもの何に使うんだい？
You see, we have awakened to the beauty of sculptures. Art is just so nice. Don't you think so, Furukawa?
はい素敵です。
え？本当かい？
A tiny light sparks in the teacher's eyes. The mischief I've caused is nothing less than infamous, and the fact that Furukawa's repeated a year may have also reached his ears. For two such lost causes to talk about the greatness of art, how could he possibly bear to destroy our enthusiasm?
わかった。なんとかするよ。
Wow, that was shockingly easy.
でも、これは特別だからね。
After that, we follow the teacher to the art room.
傷んでて使えないのとかあるけどさ、その辺は自分たちで選んだよね。まあ、練習にはちょうどいいと思うけど。
I take from him a cardboard box full of wooden blocks. Wow. We bring the box to the empty classroom. With this many blocks, we won't have to worry about the supply for a while.
すごい量です。
Let's see. As I open the box, about to choose the blocks that are usable. Knock, knock. Someone is knocking on the wall. Oh boy. Let's turn around and see Sunohara standing by the entrance. Yeah. He must have tailed me here.
よっご一同さん。なあ岡崎、これは何の真似かな？僕との方はどうなったのかな？
I told you no already, Tonto.
釣れないね。別のやつとこんなに仲良さそうにしちゃってさ。
須野原さんお久しぶりです。どうされてましたか？
それが聞いてくれよ渚ちゃん。こいつのせいでさ。
Sunohara the genius has attempted a technique that goes beyond the rank of a mere professional.
へっ、今日も一丁やるか。あんなもんやってたまるか。
Such a noisy guy.
すごい技に挑戦されてたんですか？それはすごいで
Oh,
す。
brother.
まあね。
じゃあ今日から練習を再開されるんですか？
Are we seriously doing this?
もちろんだね。というわけで岡崎を借りてくね。
You don't get to make that call.
ほら渚ちゃんも言ってやってくれ。
Is that okay with you, Furukawa?
それは困ります。
Got that?
どうして？岡崎と一緒にいたいんだったら渚ちゃんも一緒に来たらいいし。
それはもちろん一緒にいたいです。でもそれとはまた別です。実は私と岡崎さん、ふーちゃんのお手伝いをしようって決めたんです。
ふーちゃん？誰？
That. I point at the little fiend trying to stay hidden in the corner of the classroom. That's rude. She's a girl.
あいつ僕の髪の色を変だとか抜かしやがったやつじゃん。渚ちゃんの友達だったのかよ。
はい、友達です。私を教えてくださった先生の妹さんでもあるんです。
ふん、義理がたいね渚ちゃんは。
I also love this music. I love basically every song in the game.
違います。お姉さんの伊吹先生もふーちゃんのことも本当に好きだからです。私。い
じゃあ僕は好きじゃないって？
え、もちろん好きです。だから悩みます。でも篠原さんは男の子ですから。
So try your best on your own.
お前が言うな。
In the first place, I didn't want anything to do with basketball.
てめえの意思なんて関係ないね。
It's the most important thing.
あの
Still keeping the distance, Fuko speaks out to us. We turn around.
ふーこは一人でもいいです。
She still hasn't moved an inch from the corner as she says that.
そんな、ふーちゃん、私一緒にいます。ふーこ、慣れてますから。そんなこと慣れちゃダメです。
And Furukawa just announced her friendship so profoundly a few moments ago. What Fuko said must have come off as quite a shock to her.
なんだよ。まるで僕が悪者じゃないか。
Aren't you?
違うい。よし。ならここはスポーツマンシップにのっとってフェアに行こ
What do you mean?
う。お前、僕と勝負しろ。
Sunohara points at Fuko.
僕が勝ったら岡崎は 3on3 部に入部。僕が負けたら雑用でも何でもやるよ。
Oh, wow. That's a dangerous thing to offer, Sunohara.
どうだ。
She's like, ooh. Fuko nods.
岡崎さん、どうしましょう。とんでもないことになってしまいました。
If you think so, just go in and stop them.
でも、スポーツマンシップにのっとっていますから、止められないです。
What kind of reason is that? But this isn't fair, considering there are different genders.
そうです。篠原さん不公平です。
Well, it depends on what the competition is.
勝負は何だっていいぜ。そっちの得意なもの言ってくれ。
I mean, hey, that's pretty generous of him.
女の方が得意なもんなんて山ほどあるだろ。
Yeah, he's true.
それでは逆にふーちゃんの方が有利です。どうしましょう、岡崎さん。
Isn't it fine like that? If Fuko wins, we'll have an extra servant. Let's just make full use of him.
でも、負けたら岡崎さんが。
Nothing to worry about. I'll just keep running away.
そんなのダメです。約束は守らないと。
Since when did your head become so hard? She's always been actually kind of stubborn. Very well, just keep cheering Fuko on then.
はい。
ねえ、なんで勝負するんだい？
This is kind of a weird sprite. Like, the combination of her eyes and her mouth make her look like dead almost. Like,
彫刻でいいですか？
うん、いいぜ。
Little did we know Sunohara was actually a professional woodcarver.
よかったです。彫刻ならふーちゃんの勝ちです。ふーちゃん、彫刻得意です。
I wonder about that. A carving contest sounds pretty weird to me.
ね、木材はどこだい？
Here you go. I take a block from the box and throw it to Sunohara. But we don't have a knife for you.
あるぜ。
With that said, he flashes a combat knife. His brain still hasn't changed since middle school.
で、何を掘ればいいんだよ。
何でもいいです。
じゃあ僕が決めてもいいか？
はい。
That's just how Sunohara is. He'll choose something so complex that even he himself can't carve it, and end up shooting himself in the foot.
よし。そうだな。
He's now throwing a provoking look at Fuko.
ヌエってのはどうだ？
Nu is a traditional Japanese demon, appearing in the... can't pronounce that. It has the face of a monkey, the legs of a tiger, the body of a Japanese raccoon dog, and the front half of a snake for a tail. That sounds awesome and kind of terrifying.
ヌ
そうだ、ヌエだ。知ってるか？
That's basically like, let's carve the Satan.
僕みたいなスポーツ推薦のやつが知ってて、お前のような文化系の子が知らないわけないよな。
エ。知らないです。
An overly honest girl she is.
勝負あったかな。
教えてください。
仕方のない子だな。一回だけ言うからよく覚えろよ。頭は猿、胴はタヌキ、尾はヘビ、手足は虎に似てると言われてる会長だ。
Talk about your useless knowledge.
さあ、もう言わないぞ。
頭は猿で、胴が犬、尾がキジで、好物はきびだんごですか？
Its favorite food is dongo. Kibidongo. Kibidongo is a special dongo product of Wakayama Prefecture. It is well known within Japan, and it is closely tied to the folk tale of Momotaro. She's got everything mixed up with the Momotaro story. Did you even listen? No one said anything about its favorite food.
おっと岡崎、教えるんじゃないぞ。
Damn.
さあ、とっとと始めようぜ。
The way things are going is giving me cold feet. There's no way in hell Sunohara could carve a new way, and that means our chance of losing is nil. Or that's how it's supposed to be.
岡崎、スタートの合図してくれよ。
Fine. Ready? Go! Scritch, scritch. The two get started on their match. This is going to take a while.
そんな動物がいるんですか？
Asks Nagisa, who is now standing next to me. Obviously not, it's just a mythological being.
あ、そうだったんですか。ですよね。そんな動物がいるのかと思ってびっくりしてしまいました。
This girl is the same as these two. Ah, this room is full of idiots! The agony finds its way inside of me. Well, it takes one to know one, Tomoya.
そんなことないです。お二人頑張ってます。
Yeah, I guess so. I have to stay calm. In front of me, the two are concentrating on their task. But the only one whose carving sounds are actually rhythmically pleasant to the ears is Fuko. It's no surprise considering all the carving she's done. Sunohara's just clumsily shaving the corners of the block.
篠原さん、見ていてちょっと怖いです。
Same here.
ふーちゃんは上手に彫っています。
Yeah, all this time she cut herself trying to carve if it paid off. But her sense of art is kinda crooked.
そうなんですか？
Isn't it obvious?
でもきっと才能のある人のセンスってのは私たちには理解できないものなんです。有名な画家さんの絵とかってそうです。私全然わからないです。そういうもんです。
With that starfish sure does stand right alongside the old masters. Oh, yeah, that starfish does.
はい。
No, never mind. More importantly, let's keep an eye on Sunohara so he doesn't hurt himself.
そうですね。はい。
Hey, Sunohara, make a clear blow from the head, like this! This!
太ももにぶっ刺さるだろ。
岡崎さん、邪魔してるみたいです。
Yeah. No, it's my way of showing my affection. Sunohara, I love you. Sunohara jumps up a little.
いきなり気色の悪いこと言うな。指を切り落とすところだったぞ。
I'll do everything in my power to disturb you. Fuko stops her hand and stands up. Hmm? What's wrong? You want to take a break?
できました。
え、マジかよ。
すごく早いです。
No, there's no way you could have carved a new ace so quickly.
それではふーちゃん、 見せてください。
Please let it be a new way. I'm praying in my head. No, it doesn't have to be a new way. Just as long as it's some sort of demon.
はい。
I look at the sculpture in Fuko's hands. It looks like an anime character that I've seen somewhere before. Say, Fuko,
はい。
tell me again what a new way is supposed to look like.
頭に耳がなくて胴にポケットがついていて体が猫型で好物はどら焼きです。
So Nue is a cat robot from the future? Wait. The cat robot from the future. Why did it go up to Nue, though? Yeah, it didn't go to this one. The cat robot from the future is a reference to the classic manga Doraemon.
素敵です。
Right! That's another idiot right here!
勝負あったな。これで僕が時間をかけてヌエを完成させれば勝ちってわけだ。
If you could finish it, yeah.
ちょろいもんさ。
Swoosh.
え
The knife just dug a hole in the base of his thumb. Spurt. Oof. Poor guy. Sunohara's rolling on the floor with blood gushing out of his hand.
あ、スノハラさん。
I feel bad for him. Stop moving around. Just go straight to the infirmary. Kick. I give his butt a few kicks.
怪我人になんてことするんだよ。
Leaving a few barks behind, Sunohara runs out to the corridor.
ひどいです、岡崎さん。
Yeah, welcome to who Tomiya is. It was a love tap.
嘘つけ。
Just go already!
そう。
It seems he's gone for real this time. Ouch. That's not a way to end. Sunohara returns with his hand covered in a bandage. So it's your loss.
どうして。
You can't carve with that hand, can you?
折れるさ。根性でな。
やめてください、スノハラさん。そんな包帯ぐるぐる巻きの手では無理です。
いや、そっちの子の方がぐるぐる巻きじゃん。
でもスノハラさんの傷とても深そうです。
Try holding this. I throw a block of wood to Sunohara. Grab. Yeah, dude, just stop. He's crying from the pain.
もうやめておきましょう、スノハラさん。
And that's how things are, Sunohara.
僕はその猫型ロボットもどきに負けたっていうのかよ。
Yep, there's no humility greater than this. But seriously, if you forget about that silly theme, it's really well done.
ヒゲとか細くてすごいです。
お題はヌエなんすけど。
Your carving still isn't even finished. It doesn't look like anything I have a name for. Just admit your defeat.
やだ。
Are you going to be a sore loser now? Be a man, dude.
そう。
Be a man. Good news, Fuko. We have acquired a servant.
いらないです。
Oh, I figured as much.
スノハラさんが固まってますけど。
じゃあお前は何のために僕と勝負したんだ。
Scared, Fuko runs even farther away from Sunohara.
もしかして私のためでしょうか。岡崎さんを連れて行かれないように。
Who knows? I don't think Fuko would be so considerate, though. Anyway, we should calm these two down first. Don't.
岡崎さん、それではふーちゃんが動物みたいです。
So in any case, we're going to clear the goal with these members. Fight, go! We're going to work together even if it's only in appearance. First of all, let's have Sunohara clean up the mess.
あんたやっぱ鬼だよ。鬼の皮をかぶった人だよ。
So I'm still a human?
そう、くれてやる。
But you're already rebelling.
手伝います、スノハラさん。
Furukawa's ready with a broom in her hand.
あんた女神様だよ、渚ちゃん。
While we're still going on with our silly conversation, Fuko's already started cleaning the floor with a broom. We end up cleaning the classroom together, all for lunch break. Well, that was nice. After school, we again gather inside of the empty classroom. Say, Fuko,
はい
can I suggest something?
はい
It's about your carving, but aren't there other things that may be more appealing than starfish? Have you ever thought about carving something different?
はいなんと言いましても人手は可愛いですから
Wait a minute, isn't that just your hobby?
私も可愛いと思います
Again, that's just a personal hobby.
二人に聞いて二人が可愛いと言ったらそれは 100% です
You're forgetting my vote! It's actually 36%.
それでもとても高い割合です
Enough! Someone please call more people with a decent sense of beauty!
でももしもっと喜んでもらえるものがあるならそれ掘ってもいいです
That's true. Finally, Fuko is listening to my suggestion. Very well, then here's my proposal. Longevity chopsticks carving of a bear with a salmon in his... What? Oh, back scratching hand. That's practical. I like it. Carving of a bear with a salmon in his mouth is also pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with back... No, that's my default one. What the heck is this? How about longevity chopsticks?
何ですかそれ
Oh, also, we should probably take a look at those ones that were just added. Carving of a bear with a salmon in its mouth. It's a popular type of carving that originated from Hokkaido. Japan's second largest island, it's often considered by youth to be a disappointing gift. Wow. And then the other one was longevity chopsticks. Longevity chopsticks are popular gifts supposedly designed to grant users longer lives by using them. Oh, Fuko doesn't know what they are either. They're chopsticks with something which symbolizes longevity carved on the handle. Supposedly using them increases your lifespan. The kind of gift people just blindly choose during school trips. Right? We can put an elder starfish on the handle. Yes, it's perfect! We'll call them the longevity starfish chopsticks.
そんな形態なのと人手をドッキングしないでくださいもうとても失礼です
Wow.
人手に対する冒涜です
Isn't that a bit too much?
はい私思いつきました
Furukawa is raising her hand. Don't tell me it's another Big Dongo family idea. Very well, let's combine the Big Dongo family with the longevity starfish chopsticks. Yes, it's perfect! We'll call them the longevity Big Dongo family chopsticks. Fuko, make a pattern with wrinkled dongos.
団子たちは置いてもしわくちゃになんかなりませ
Of course they do. The water inside will evaporate eventually.
んならないです団子たちはお肌ツルツルのまんまなんです
It doesn't sound natural at all. Who came up with such a setting?
私が決めました
I bet you did.
岡崎さんちゃんと聞いてください
What's wrong? I thought it was obvious.
違います私が思いついたのはですね肖像です
Of dongos?
団子から離れてください
Okay, fine.
相手の顔をその場で彫ってプレゼントするんです道端で似顔絵とか描いて売ってる人とかいますそんな感じです
But it would take some time to make one.
頭の形を先に彫っておいてその場で顔だけ彫れば早いと考えましたそんなことできるかわからないですけど
We both look at Fuko, waiting for her to reply.
やってみますありがとうございます
Why thank her? Didn't you think that up to help her?
そうでした
Alright, we should go back. I want to try out all of the different options. How about a bear carving with a salmon in its mouth? It would fit perfectly in a traditional guest room. Right! We can replace the salmon with a starfish. The bear will walk with a starfish in its mouth. Yeah, it's perfect! We can call it the bear carving featuring starfish.
フィーチャリングされてません単なる餌になってますもうとても失礼です人手に対する冒涜です
Isn't that a bit too much?
はい私思いつきました
Furukawa was raising her hand. Yeah, it's... the one I actually wanted now. We're gonna go with the back scratching hand. How about a back scratching hand?
何ですか それ。
Never seen them before? It's basically just a long stick with a hook on one end. You use it to scratch your back. People love practical stuff. Right! We could put a starfish pattern on the handle. Yes, it's perfect. The ultimate starfish hand.
そんな形態なのと人手をドッキングしないでください。もう人手に対。
Alright, I could have skipped a lot of it.
違います。私が思いついたのはですね。
Dango don't have hands, is what you said.
肖像です。団子から相手道端。
Okay. Alright, so now, having finished making several types of head sculptures, Fuko stands up and gives us the sign. Okay, let's go!
待て岡崎
Huh?
どうして僕がこんなもの持たされてるのか
Sunohara is holding a broom and dustpan in his hands. We will need to take care of the splinters, won't we? Got it, servant?
再戦だ
Wait till your hand is healed.
足で掘ってやる
篠原さん、私も手伝いますから落ち着いてください。
くそ渚ちゃんだけだよ僕に
She
優
really
しい
is.
のは
そんなことないです。
Furukawa, don't go too easy on him. He bet his pride as a man in that match.
くそ鬼だ